The Dark Vampire Lord is the best thing to happen to the Wind Beast since we found out Colleen is nuts. And we've actually featured him on the channel before when YDCB gave us his top 5 favorite pairings for him, but he's never gotten his own proper monster spotlight. So let's get into it. And we're gonna start by talking about where to find this handsome vampire. Eirgar, the Dark Vampire Lord, made his debut in his very own event that celebrated Summoners War's 5th anniversary by giving everyone their own edgelord. Now he's joined Fran in the Ancient Coin Shop, where you can trade ancient coins that you get through participating in events for summoning pieces. You'll get 10 pieces for every 50 you spend, and it takes 100 to summon. His first skill should look familiar. He throws 2 winged mammals at his enemy and will absorb 30% of the damage dealt as HP. His second skill, frankly, does a lot of stuff. I'm always a little surprised every time I read it. First of all, it hits 3 times. And the skill could just stop right there, because on some days that's enough to make it into my Necro team. But it gets better. Each attack has a 75% chance to apply an attack break, and a slow debuff, and block beneficial effects for 2 turns each. Finally, his third skill is his most interesting effect. Blood Contract applies an attack buff and a unique vampire buff on your whole team. Now that will let all your allies heal for 20% of the damage they deal. Have you met the twins? They deal a lot of damage. It should be noted that this operates under the same rules as Vampire Runes, so that means skills that scale with the enemy's max HP won't benefit from this. So I'm going to call out Lyn and Sigmaris especially here. Oh, and one more thing that's actually pretty dope, he has a 38% attack power lead in dungeons. That, along with his third skill, will heavily influence whether it's worth it for you to summon one of your own. When it comes to runes, I personally recommend Violent. His third skill has a fairly lengthy cooldown, and the additional turns will help to circumvent that. And it's also good to note that the amount that you're going to benefit from Eirgar is inversely proportional to your time spent in-game. Meaning, as your time in the game goes up, the less you stand to gain from his inclusion in your team. Where he really shines is in a newer player's team where he can bring that additional damage and sustain. Though I think we can all agree that the Wind Rift Beast got a little bit easier when he released. One more thing before I go, please know that you don't need to use Devil Mons on him. You can actually use vampires or even fusible Verds. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to learn a little bit more about the Dark Vampire Lord, here are YDCB's top 5 favorite pairings with him. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all next time.